No, I have the privilege of having with me this afternoon Timothy Jones and Matthew Gregoire, and we're at Snow Camp in February. And what are you guys doing here?
Well, you invited me to come and preach the messages in this conference, 2 out of the 4 messages, and I came with my friend Timothy so he could persevere in prayer with me for the children, because we do believe a lot in prayer and the power of prayer, and we want to see something change in these children and not only teach them but actually see fruit in their life. If we pray fervently, then something will happen. So that's why we came here. That's why we came here. I'm teaching with you, and Timothy's praying with me.
Great. Well, I appreciate that you're here. This isn't your first time at Parole de Vie Béthel.
No.
How long you guys? When were you guys here?
We were back here together in 2009, 2010. Back then we were roommates. We didn't have the best relationship back then, but the Lord's worked in both of our lives since that time, and we get along fine now.
Okay, I don't know if I want to unpack that sentence, but okay, the Lord's been working in both of your lives. Okay, what did God do in your lives at Bethel? What was the place of Parole de Vie Béthel in your spiritual growth?
Well, I came to Bethel, and I grew up in a Christian family. Both my parents are believers and committed to the Lord, and taught us as children. I have 5 brothers and sisters, and taught us how to walk in the ways of the Lord. I did some of it on my own, but it was a lot of it in the family. So being here at Bethel enabled me to develop those kind of habits on my own and to really grow in my relationship with the Lord on my own. During my time here, I really realized the importance of seeking the Lord on my own and knowing Him really and having a relationship with Him. Okay, great. That's cool. Matthew?
For me, even if I went to church, I've been in church since I'm quite young, so actually I only came to know the Lord before coming in Parole de Vie Béthel and getting baptized. So I knew nothing about taking some quiet time with the Lord and reading my Bible by myself. I did that a bit, but praying was really something not present in my life. I didn't have examples before me or examples I could see. So that's where I started learning just to have the basics, just have a relationship with the Lord and go by myself in the Word to see how He wants me to live my life, so I could really have a renewing of my intelligence here in Béthel. It was good, just changing my worldview, because after high school I really had the world's view of life and hit almost the same values, and it was really good for me before it was too late.
Great, great. Okay, well, we appreciate that you come here to have an impact on our 10 to 13-year-olds this weekend. And thank you very much for the interview.